Hello and welcome back to another in-depth weather video. Today we are talking about the next few systems after the ongoing severe threat. Originally I was going to make an extension to yesterday's video, but today's severe threat seems to be less major than overnight and yesterday. So instead we're going to be looking at the future. We're going to be seeing some snow, some severe threats, some heavy rain, kind of all of the spring weather, kind of in the next week and a half. So that's what we're going to be doing today. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Now let's get right on into it. So starting off with the European, and we can see our current severe threat. That all moves into the northeast, and you get a little bit of heavy rain in there, which is needed right now in the northeast, as the last 2 months have been pretty dry. Then we get a new system moving onto the entirety, pretty much, of the west coast. This brings in some light rain, snow, sleet, and eventually maybe a little bit heavier rain, snow, and sleet. But overall, just a good amount of snow and rain to quench some of the droughts that are ongoing in the west. That eventually moves into the plains, and we get another severe threat. Now, this is next week, toward the end of the week, and we can see here that this is a more broad-ranged severe threat. We have a long line of thunderstorms extending from the border with Mexico all the way up into Illinois, and this continues throughout the entire event, and eventually the European model has this storm kind of becoming a nor'easter and just hovering around the coast. Now, with this, we can get a lot of rainfall, such as this, where we get some areas that are going to get close to 8 inches of rain in the next week and a half. So that could lead to a lot of flooding, especially anywhere in the southeast where it is the rainy season and the ground is already saturated as is. We've already had flood events. This is easily another 2 inches plus on top of all the rain that you've gotten so far in the past 6 weeks. Now, in terms of snowfall, we're going to go right over here. And most of the snowfall is in the west, but there could be some areas with a good foot plus from this western system. So that is a pretty good amount of snowpack, and that'll add to the current numbers on the year, which have been surprisingly low. So I guess any snow is good snow at this point. Now, in terms of the GFS, the GFS has very little difference with the severe threat, just having it a little bit further south when it gets into the northeast, so not as major of a rain event there. Then you have that western system, which it does have a little bit more severe, with a little bit more of moderate to heavy snow and rain, and eventually that all moves into the central part of the U.S., and again we have that broad range severe threat from the coast all the way up into the Great Lakes region, and the GFS has that low pressure going a little bit further north and bringing a little bit more rain into the interior northeast from that system. Then after that, the GFS has a pretty decent snow threat in the Front Range before a low pressure moves out into the central part of the U.S. And again, another severe threat here. This one a little bit more located in a few spots, but that severe threat does move a lot. But that is about it. Maybe another isolated severe threat here and there. But overall, these models are pretty similar right now, showing a couple severe threats, some snow, some rain. But overall, we have a pretty busy week and a half coming up. But that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.